Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Later Gator. I'm your host, Austin Castro, and today we are taking you through our very own winter wonderland. Maybe you noticed, or maybe not, but winter is right around the corner, and as we prepare for the new season, let's take a look around San Francisco for some fun activities.
Hey everyone! So today I was supposed to show you things you can do during the winter during quarantine, but unfortunately, due to the new stay-at-home order that they just launched here in San Francisco, a lot of those previously open quarantine things that you could do for the winter are shut down again. So I'm going to show you the activities you can be doing and the places you can go to do them. The first winter activity we have is ice skating. Normally, ice skating is open downtown here in Union Square in San Francisco, but unfortunately due to the stay-at-home order, it is closed. So some alternative places to go are in Walnut Creek and Brentwood, California, still located here in the East Bay. Secondly, we have just playing in the... Currently, the only location open close by to go to the snow is Reno, Nevada. Normally, Tahoe would be open, but unfortunately, they have just closed. The third holiday activity we have is making gingerbread houses or baking cookies. Now, you can do this anywhere from the comfort of your own home. I got my supplies from Target, but you can go anywhere. Next, we have decorating the Christmas tree. Again, this is something that anybody can do from the comfort of their own home. Unfortunately, this year I got to miss out on this festivity due to the fact that I am not at home. And finally, we have looking at Christmas lights. Again, this is something you can do anywhere. There are drive-thrus, there are walk-bys, perfect for social distancing and keeping 6 feet apart. Here is a video from when I went to go look at Christmas lights last night.
If you don't feel like going out, virtual events might be a fun alternative. Here are some you can enjoy from the comfort of your own home happening soon. With the holidays right around the corner, you may be wondering how to celebrate during the pandemic. Well, lucky for you, many festive events have gone virtual and you can enjoy them from the comfort of your own home. Here are a few you can check out right now. Let's begin in New York City with a very festive performance of the Nutcracker. The New York City Ballet will be streaming the 2019 version of the Nutcracker now through January 3rd. The show features the 62-piece New York City Ballet Orchestra and brings you on a heartwarming adventure with the heroine Marie. Tickets for the show are $25 on marquee.tv. Crossing the pond over to London now, the Old Vic Theatre will be putting on a live production of A Christmas Carol. Andrew Lincoln played the star of the show. The remixed Dickens story production has received rave reviews and is something theatergoers will want to watch. Shows run through December 24th and tickets are $27 on the Old Vic website. Pop classical crossover musician Josh Groban will be holding his first ever holiday concert. This virtual performance will feature Oh Holy Night and many other seasonal favorites. Additionally, Groban will be promoting his brand new album, Harmony. Tickets for the event start at $30 on joshgroban.com. Bringing things back to the Bay Area, there is one in-person event that was recently announced. Six Flags Discovery Kingdom in Vallejo is now hosting their Holiday in the Park drive-thru experience. This modified event allows guests to enjoy the park's holiday experience from the safety of their own car. While rides and attractions will remain closed, the park will be decked out for the occasion. Holiday characters, decorations, and a Santa encounter are just a few of the things to see. The event runs daily now through January 3rd. Season pass holders and members will get in for free, while tickets start at $15 per person. Hopefully you'll get a chance to experience one of these fun holiday events. Of course, whatever you do, stay safe and happy holidays! Looks like a great time in person or not. Of course, whatever you do, make sure you are winter ready. Let's check in with Samantha Pinocchio for some fun winter looks.
Hi everyone, I'm Samantha and today I'll be showing you 5 ways to style an outfit for the winter. Enjoy!
We're going to a quick break for now. Up next, Eddie Wehone takes us to a very familiar place. See you in a few. We are back. Since the pandemic, Disneyland has been closed to guests, but some Disney fans are still trying to capture that holiday magic. Eddie Wehone takes us to downtown Disney to get us into the holiday spirits.
Hi Gators, for this adventure I came to downtown Disney, which is located at the Disneyland Resort, and I wanted to check out what things look like during COVID. And of course, there are a lot of safety precautions that Disney has put in place because safety is their number one rule. How do I know that? Yes, I used to work here. But yes, so it was quite a bit of a wait and face coverings are required at all times, but people have been socially distancing throughout their time here and it's not that bad. And it's really fun. It's decorated with all these cute decorations and it really gets you into that Christmas feel. And yes, restaurants were open for outdoor dining, but unfortunately, I was told by a cast member that they were only going to be doing takeout for the week before they're closing down. So this is what things look like when I came inside the park, and you can see it's here and it's like magical, and it was crazy because it was free and it kind of, I loved it because I used to work there and I just loved helping people, but it was just a lot to take in because I haven't been here for over a year, and it was great with people just socially distancing and taking photos, and people can tell that they were also enjoying themselves as well and having a great time because that's what it's all about when you're at Disneyland. And I came over to Smoke Jumper's Grill and I got a pretty good burger and some onion rings, and it was great. Well, that's all for today for this adventure, but I will say, if you do get a chance to come once it reopens, come down to the Disneyland Resort and just have a great time and just shop till you drop.
Seeing all those amazing decoration reminds me, I still need to decorate as well. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out some places around San Francisco for your holiday shopping needs.
Do you miss ugly Christmas sweater parties? Did you used to get smashed at SantaCon like every year? I remember being that scumbag that always bought the worst white elephant gifts to parties. Look no further. I'm gonna hook you up with some seasonal swag and show you where you could stock up on some useless holiday stuff for next year. Due to COVID, some of SF's hidden gems just weren't performing this year, but there are still some trusty old joints that got holiday gear. For me, whenever I wanted a quick, ugly Christmas sweater, I used to hit up thrift stores. I couldn't go wrong with Haight Street and The Mission. We got stores like Heldover, Buffalo, Wastelands, and a community thrift. But this year was pretty much a letdown. The next joint is for all you stocking stuffers and SantaCon junkies. Daiso. Daiso, baby. Honestly, I can get lost in one any day. It's truly one of those stores that you could walk into and then walk out with $25 to $50 worth of completely useless, useful knickknacks. But for me, during the holiday season, Daiso is the #1 plug for cheap Santa outfits. Every year, I would buy a new costume, and they'd be so cheap that I wouldn't care if I blacked out and lost it. Last but not least, we have a store that is in the holiday spirit 360-something days a year. At the end of Pier 39, most of you guys know the joint Christmas in San Francisco. Honestly, it's an eyesore mid-year, but once the holiday season comes around, it's a pretty cool place to walk through and just check stuff out. It's really a place where you can go and find quality ornaments and all that, and if you're into decorating, I definitely recommend it. There was a couple years when I would go in there and find the most ridiculous ornaments and gift them to my mom, and she would hate me, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, that's all I gotta say about this COVID Christmas. It was such a disappointment going out and checking out all these places because it's not the same. Things are way different. Anyways, I just want to wish you all a happy holidays and later, Gators.
How fun is that? And for anyone in a crafting mood, we have some fun tutorials for making festive scrunchies and snow globes.
Hello everyone, welcome back to DIY, where we show you the hottest DIYs on the internet and talk about why you should be doing them. This week, we're going to show you how to make your very own scrunchies. And the theme? Holiday! First, let's go over the materials you're going to need. Sewing machine, thread, fabric, scissors, elastic, measuring tape, safety pin, and a chopstick. First, you're going to measure and cut your fabric. The fabric should be 22 inches long and 3 inches wide. Second, you're going to measure and cut your elastic. The elastic should be 6 inches long. Now, fold your fabric inside out and sew along these two edges. Next, sew the end of your elastic to the closed end of your fabric. I like to go over it a couple times to make sure it's secured. Now you're going to attach your safety pin to the other end of your elastic. Next, you're going to use the chopstick to flip your scrunchie inside out. Hold on to the safety pin so you don't lose the elastic in the fabric. remove the safety pin and attach the end of the elastic to the closed end of the fabric. Pull the fabric over the elastic and sew it closed. And now you have a cute little scrunchie perfect for the holiday season. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.
Hey, it's Nuri, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own snow globe. It's such a fun gift to make for your loved ones during the holidays, and I'm going to show you how to make it with just simple items. So let's get started. First, you need a snow globe. I found this one at Michael's, but you can also use a mason jar. Second, you need a miniature figurines or toys that would fit in your snow globe. 1 tablespoon of glycerin to make your dust and particles float around. Some shimmering glitters or foam. Some super glue or hot glue. And last but not least, water. Make sure to use distilled water so that your globe won't turn yellow over time. And now you're ready to make your own snow globe. Remove the lid from the globe and start assembling your figurines on top of the lid. I'm using 3 brush trees, so I have to arrange them in place before I glue them. Once you have a fixed position, start gluing them together. I'm starting with the big one just to maximize the space on the lid, and then followed by the little ones. Once everything is glued together, set them aside and let them dry for a while so nothing falls apart in the final product. Now for the fun part, glitters! You can choose whatever colors you want for this, but don't put too much glitter because it should be just enough to enhance your figurines inside the globe. Once you're all sparkled up, fill half of the globe with water and add a tablespoon of glycerin. Here I'm just eyeballing it. Insert the figurines back into the globe and fill it with more water. Make sure the lid is tight and secured so no liquid will fall out. And there you have it, your very own snow globe. It's cheap, easy, and definitely adds that personal touch when you're giving it to someone. I hope you have a wonderful time making this snow globe. P.S. Maybe try this next year too, because this is what will happen if you do it in 2020. Just kidding. Happy holidays!
So many options for decorating. Now, while you finish up with your snow globes, we'll take a quick break. Up next, we'll take a look at some delicious recipes you can make at home.
Hello! This is how to wrap a present. Here's what you'll need. Wrapping paper. Thing to wrap. Bows for the mistakes. Scissors. And tape. Let's begin. First step you're going to want to do, clear your workspace and take your wrapping paper and unfold it just a little bit. Put your gift right in the middle of whatever gift of choice you have and kind of guess how much will go about halfway in between when you roll it out, and that's how much you're going to cut. So I'm going to cut about right here. Throw this over there. Now you have this present right in the middle of this pink wrapping paper. So now what you're going to do is you're going to fold right smack dab in the middle. You're going to fold it so it covers the middle part and everything looks nice and square. Next, I'm going to take the other side. Do the same thing. Fold it right over so that it looks nice and square, and then you end up with something like this. Okay? Then what you're going to want to do is take your tape. Take a little piece and tape down the middle little seam where the two things meet right here, just so it stays in place while you finish wrapping. Then what you're going to want to do is fold this piece right here in towards the box or gift of choice, so it makes kind of like a triangle.
And you're gonna wanna do the same thing with this top piece right here. So it kind of makes a triangle at the box end. You end up with something like this. Then what you're gonna wanna do with this is fold it over right smack dab onto the top of your box. And then you're gonna wanna grab some more tape and tape that sucker down. Okay, it's okay if there's mistakes, we can fix those. So just fix all mistakes with tape. And you get something like this. It's closed. Do the same thing on the other side. It's a little bit trickier on the other side, but I'm sure you'll make it work. And then again, seal in with tape. Now you are with a wrapped box, but you see all these things? Not everyone likes those. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna wanna take your bows and cover your mistakes. Shoot. If you put enough bows on something, no one will notice what the problems are. That's a life tip. There you go. Now smack that under the Christmas tree and you're ready for the holidays. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Welcome back to Later Gator. As our episode comes to an end, we've saved the best part for last. Food. Let's see what fun recipes Daniel Bernardez and Alexis West have in store for us.
Hi, my name is Alexis, and today I'm going to be teaching some of the tricks I've learned during quarantine to stay healthy, mentally and physically. I'm definitely not the healthiest of people when it comes to working out. I haven't worked out in around 5 months, but I do tend to eat healthy and do some things to make sure that I feel nourished and I feel healthy, just in case I do get sick, that my body will have an easier time fighting that. So One of the first things that I would recommend to everyone during quarantine is to establish some type of schedule. It's very easy to just wake up at like 1 and just be on your phone all day and just kind of be like, going through the days. But that's something that's gonna not necessarily be very good for your mental health, especially if you consume a lot of social media throughout the day. And then another tip I have is to stretch and constantly keep your body moving. Like walk around your neighborhood, or just even like stretch out your muscles when you wake up, because if you're constantly just laying down in your bed or sitting down, like your body will get sore and it will get tired, and it's not the best of things for right now. Another thing I recommend doing is, if you don't already, drink a bunch of water. I drink around like 3 of these a day. I know it's recommended that you drink half a gallon per day, and I think that's a pretty good start. There's so many health benefits to like drinking water. It affects your energy levels, brain functions, it delivers oxygen to your body, it regulates your body temperature, your digestive system depends on it. Water is essential, especially right now during the pandemic. So if you have like any reusable water bottle, definitely use that instead of using plastic. It's definitely the way to go. Another helpful tip that I've also been doing is definitely changing the vitamins I'm taking right now. One really important vitamin that you probably don't think you need is vitamin D. This is what the capsules look like. I've been taking these every day because, especially since you're not going out as much, your vitamin D levels are probably not as high as they used to be. And I've also heard research that it's good for your mental health. A lot of people have taken it and seen significant differences in their happiness, their mental health, and just their overall mood. So I was like, I'm definitely gonna try that. And another important one that people don't really take is probiotics. I like these ones because they taste good, they taste like candy, but these are important for your digestive health, and especially if you're the type of person to order out a lot and be kind of lazy with your cooking, I definitely recommend these because that's not always the healthiest of foods. Speaking of food, I tend to do a lot of my grocery shopping now just because I found myself spending a lot of money on to-go and ordering food, and it's not the wisest ways to save money, especially now since a lot of us don't have jobs and aren't going to be working for a while. But you honestly do save a lot of money if you just buy groceries for the week and then make meals out of those. So I actually am going to include a grocery list that I got from Trader Joe's that might be helpful, and I'm also going to include a list right here to also kind of help the process. What I tend to do is get 3 proteins for the week and then a bunch of veggies and other things to create meals with that. So I'll go ahead and show you right now.
Alright everyone, that about wraps up this episode of Later Gator. Join us next time for our Goodbye 2020 finale. This is Austin Castro saying goodbye, good night, and later Gators!